In a fun junk journal dream, DJ's crafting grungy scenes. Hither and yon, where friends all meet. Paper glue and vintage treats.
Hello, my crafty friends, and welcome to Hither and Yon Studio. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm in the studio today. I'm going to do a little shop release. It's going to be ephemera packs, and I often get asked, especially after Mass Mondays, if I ever sell any of the stuff that I make, and I do, but I haven't in a while. But I'm going to start to list it again on the shop. Everything will be listed in the coffee shop. So these won't be on my regular shop. These will be in the coffee shop. All of the links will be listed below, and each of the bundles will be a single listing. So you'll get everything in the bundle that I'm showing. And there's a few bundles here on my desk. I think there's a little something for everybody. There's some bigger ones like this one. There's some smaller ones. So we'll go through them. And if you're interested in picking up some of the ephemera, you can go over there and purchase it. And I will ship it to you as long as you are in the US. This is for US only. Sorry. It is just crazy expensive to ship outside the country. And I would have to pass that on to you. And there's plenty of makers in the UK and Canada and beyond. So I'm sure you'll find somebody selling something in your own home country. And Etsy's full of that, right? So here we go. This pack is an autumn themed pack. So you get everything in this little bundle here for the listing. There's a little tag. These are quite grungy. This is a little notepad type bit. A little buggy tag. Another little notebook. So these are all little bits you can just kind of stick into your journal. So if you're making an autumn journal that matches kind of these colors, this would be great. There's a little pocket that you can kind of glue in the back or make a side tuck, and there's a little genuine cigarette card in that one. It's got a little sunflower and a tag inside. Again, this can be glued down flat, or you can make another pocket behind or to the side. This has 3 pockets, so you get the stuff that's inside. There's a little mushroom card. This one has a pumpkin. Oh, let me staple that. Hold on. I will staple that while we're chitty-chatting. I don't want that to come off on anybody. Okay. And then it's also got another tag back here with some autumn leaves. And this flips open, so there's writing space here. Just a little decorative element, and then you can glue it down to tuck, or you could wrap it around a page. There's nothing really on the back, so that's up to you. Just a little cluster or tab. You can use these as a tuck. A little notebook with some paper lace. This opens. There is a piece of coffee dyed paper in here, but you could glue that down if you wanted to, or add something else in there, or glue it into an envelope. Up to you. This one is a little pocket, and it's got 2 pockets here. This one has a little fox. He's adorable. And a little stamp. This is one of those Tim Holtz pockets filled up with some tags. So we just got a real basic tag there. Got this one with a little mushroom. A pretty little bird. I don't know, what is that, a grouse or something? And then an autumn bit. This is also a pocket, and you can glue it down if you want. And then we have this journaling card. Love with abandon, absolutely. Give all to love. Darkness, reflection. This opens up. It's got a little pocket here with some bits. It's a little tiny little journal or notebook. And then it's got a little card in the back here. So if you're not into making ephemera, but you want some ephemera, here's a bunch of ephemera that you can make. So that is bundle number 1. That'll be the autumn bundle. Then I have a bundle of tags. So These are in a black range, obviously. These 4 here are kind of a magical, spellbound kind of theme. Illusion, enchanting, magical, spellbound. And they're just blank on the back, but you could put a piece of coffee dyed paper if you wanted. There's some hand drawing around there, and this is raised up, so the words are kind of 3D. So you get those 4 with the feathers. They all look the same on the back. And then you get these 3 that say, remember to play, be brave with your life, and attitude is everything. And they feature some washi tape and some die cuts here. The back has some room for journaling. So you have those 3. So that is the next pack. So those are the black tags. Then I have this very small offering of 3 tags, but they're beautiful. They are all kind of wonky stitched with some colorful papers. Really pretty. So if you have kind of like a brighter journal, these would work. So those are the bright colored tags. Then I have a bundle here that is more in like a romance kind of shabby chic style, but this one is clean. There's not a lot of inking on these. They feature the 4 pieces, so these are kind of like journaling cards, and then these are tags. And they have these vellum pieces that are sewn on. So those are non-removable die cuts in there. There's one with a flower and one with a butterfly. And then these 2 tags. So if you have a smaller journal maybe, or you're just looking for some extra pieces, you can do that. The romance tags, we'll call them, I guess. These, I used my Mystic Collage pack, and these are actually the items that were featured or are featured. If you go to the product and look at it for sale, it's a digital kit of papers, and they have all these cool designs on them. And these are the items I made to kind of show off the papers, but I'm selling them. They're going. So you got a couple of paper clips here, which are really fun. We've got this little notepad. It's got some of that up on the top there. We have this little journal card. And then this tag. And it features those papers. So if you have something that's more in a black and white theme, maybe these will be up your alley. These papers come in 3 colorways. So there's like a black and white, a bluish tone, and a sepia tone. This is the sepia tone. If you get a lot of papers, I'll try to remember to link that below, but it's Mystic Collage if you're looking for it. It's on my regular site. I think it's also on the coffee site. So that's pack number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number 6 is for the entomology lovers. This is a buggy pack. So if you don't like bugs, look away. This one features this little bug card. His buddy is over in the fall pack, but I thought he needed to be in this pack. So you get this little journal card. You get these bits, which I made with my Big Bold Bugs pack. It's an ephemera building pack, so I'll try to link that below also. But these are the items that I made to show off that pack. It's like a little folder with some pockets here. You could even put this guy in here. And it features some pieces from that kit, which makes some beautiful ephemera. Here's another one with another one of those big bold bugs. And here's another. And it comes with these labels that you see here. Not so much this, but it does come with some graph papers. So you get that. Here's another one. I love this bug so much. I think he's my favorite. I don't want to see him in person, but I don't mind him being on a tag. And you know what? I will put some black fiber in here for you. So that, and then you get this giant bee card, which he's a bug. So this isn't part of this kit. Big Bold Bugs. This is just a bee card that I made, and I thought it went with this pack. So that is this Entomology pack. Then I have this spring themed pack. This is a big one. This has a lot of bits in it. So if you're working on Easter or spring or something, or you know you will, this will go with that. These are featuring some actual vintage postcards that my father-in-law gave me a few years ago that I photocopied. So these are photocopies, not the originals, but they are copied from my originals. So you got a little envelope here. Another one here. It's a top loading. Another one that features an authentic vintage postcard. Love blooms here. Another envelope. We have this little pad of paper. This is actually the make from, I have a freebie if you're on my Friday freebies. This is one of my Friday freebies. And this is the one that I made. So I'm going to include that in this kit or pack, not kit. We have this. I actually did a video on the channel showing you how to make these. And this is one that I made. So these have kind of been hanging around a while. It's time to let them go. And then it flips down. It's got a little paper pad here. This one's removable. And then it's got some pockets here. These are embossed folders, and this is embossed. So I show you how to make them. I'm not going to remember to put that video down below, guys. But I think it's under my Craft With Me, which is a large playlist, but it's there. You can find it. So that's here. And then you could glue this in and make a pocket behind it also. We'll tag. These are my Flora ATCs, I believe. I was using them to make some ephemera. And another little flip out here. This one is also part of that same video, I believe. I made these all the same, I think. This has got a little flower fairy. I think that's a flower fairy card. And that's a removable notepad, a little bird. This is a double pocket made from book page and some bits, but it could be a triple pocket if you glue it down right. This is a side tuck for a larger journal. Or you could use it if you're sending ephemera. You could use it to kind of stack it in there, but it's an open pocket, and then you could glue down the back. This is a little envelope I made. This is kind of like a see-through vellum front. Vellum or tracing paper, I don't remember. This is a double pocket, so you glue it down so that you have a pocket there and there. You would glue it kind of down the middle here and on the sides and the bottom, and then you would have a double pocket. It's got some beautiful metallic bits from my jelly plate pulls. Well, that's on there. And actually, yeah, this will give you 4 pockets because this is open here. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, this little guy, another one of these pockets. I think this was Roxy Creations, one of her weekly makes. I believe I was making a bunch of them. I think there's a video on the channel for these too. Anyway, that is the spring pack. This one's a big one, so lots of bits in this one. So that is the spring pack. And then I have this final pack, which is also a big pack. It is kind of like a shabby chic romance, rosy kind of pack. So you have a pocket. Never lose your wonder, ever. This is just a pocket you glue down on the 3 sides. Is it a double? No, just a single pocket. Side pocket. Your story matters. It's just a single pocket. You glue down so the back's not pretty because you're gluing it down. A little frilly kind of tag here. I love this colorway lately. A faux specimen card. These are made with my Canva template for specimen cards. I just put them up into Canva and then filled in with the papers that I wanted. And then this is just a little journaling card with some fun fringe. A little notebook here. Let's see. Oh, it's a little envelope. It's got a little journaling card inside. Come on. There we go. It does go in. It says notes, and then I have this little fun paper clip. This is one of those 4-part pockets. We made these on I think we made these on a Friday Live during Mass Make March. I think so. Anyway, it holds, actually, it can be, if you glue the back down like a pocket, it's 1, 2, and then there's actually 2 pockets in each. So there's one in the back and then one in the front. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pockets all together. So there's actually one in the back here and then the one that this is in. So these are made from book page, but look how pretty. Serenity. Serenity now! Every time I see that word. It's just like every time somebody says phenomenon, I have to go, phenomenon. All right, so we got the numbers 4, 5, and 6. These are little clusters that go with this pack. Enchanting. So you get 4 clusters there. This is a pocket and tag set. So you can glue it on or make it a floating pocket, up to you. This beautiful journaling card. This is a hidden paper clip. So you're going to clip that over. Put it on the edge of a page, whatever you like to do. Another journaling card. Longer tag. Normal tags. Is this a booklet? What is this? Nope, it's just a tag with a pocket. And then you could glue it. Oh, no, it says card. So, yeah. So it's like a floating card pocket thingy. Okay, and this goes with it too. This is kind of like a little mini folio. You can add this to a journal or leave it standalone. Completely up to you. It's got this little bit of colored seam binding here. And there's a little butterfly on there, a little butterfly charm. It's removable, so you can take this off if you want to. And it opens here to a little card on the front here, the word dream. Nice layered style. And then it also has a pocket in here. And this pocket, or tag pocket, I don't know, it's a pocket in a pocket, has one of these tags. I made these on the channel. I saw it on Pinterest. It's on that list. And it's just using some recycled packaging and some dried flowers, but I also did some with some laminate. So that's the other side. These are my wallpaper packs. And is this a double pocket? No, it's a single pocket back here. And then there's another pocket here with these bits. And then the back is blank for writing. And that goes up here. And if you haven't noticed, is made from a file folder, a repurposed file folder. So it goes like that. And then you open it and there is a pocket and tag here. Looks like it's coming up. Oh, that's because it's taped. It's like a glue tape. I'll put a little glue on that for you. It's got some writing space on the back, and that tucks in here. And then this is just layered bits. It's got a lot of texture. There's a little mini kind of journal in here. Nothing crazy, but there's some fun little bits. Stenciling I did. The signature is sewn in with the sewing machine. So you could actually tear these pages out and use them if you wanted to. And then back here we have a little journaling card. This is lovely, grungy, shabby chic. And then back here is where this is attached. So you got some writing space, and then there's another big tag back here. Wild and free. That just slides in there. And then it just wraps up here like this. And I think it would be a cool insert. I made another one of these for a journal I'm going to be selling soon. But yeah, it's super fun and lots of textures. So that is the final pack. So if you're interested in any of these whatsoever, they will be listed in my coffee shop and they're ready to ship, as you can see. So I'll just package them up. The shipping will be listed with the item, depending on the size of the packaging. Depends. I mean, anything that has tracking now is about over $4. So you got to estimate that your shipping will be about $4. And that's it, guys. If you're interested in anything else, list it down in the description box below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. If there's something you saw that I didn't mention, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of the all day, all night. Bye!